Welcome to another RSR. Tonight I'm recapping the 2024-25 CONCACAF Nations League draw for League C, B, and A. We're going to go from reverse order, talk about from each group, from each league, and what I think about it, and who I think is most likely to go up, who's most likely to go down, who's most likely to play the quarterfinal, and who's most likely to win this whole thing. It's not predictions yet. Wait for September. But this is a early look. There's still games to be played for a lot of these teams from June, July, and there could be injuries for these players early in the European season, late this season, or just in MLS in general. But again, reaction de la Sorteo de la Liga de Naciones de la CONCACAF, Liga C, Liga B, Liga A. We start with League C, Group A. We got Barbados, Bahamas, and the U.S. Virgin Islands. The USVI, of course, played a World Cup qualifying tie back in March. I still don't think they're better than Barbados or Bahamas. Now, could they still be one of the better second-place teams? Because let's remember, the best second-place team out of League C gets promoted as well, because there's only 3 groups of 3 teams. It has to be 4 promotions. So, the best second-place team gets promoted as well. I look at these groups, and I say, Belize, I think they win their group, but we'll get back there. Barbados, Bahamas, USVI, Barbados, Saint. Barbados was in pot 1. Bahamas, then USVI. For me, Bahamas has something to prove, I think. Barbados, trying to get back up. And USVI trying to prove that they can grow. They can get better. It's a group where it's very interesting. I think it's one of the more interesting groups of League A or League C. Because it just is. I think it's the most even. I think it's very even, to be honest. Group B, I think you have favorites, you have least favorites. Group C, you have a favorite for sure. And you have Cayman Islands and BVI fighting it to hopefully being the best second-place team. Group A is very even, which I think that may hurt the case for a team being the first best second-place team. But again, it's a very interesting group. I think Barbados gets it done, though. I don't think USVI or Bahamas end up being the second best group runner-up as well. Group B, Belize, Turks and Caicos, and Anguilla. Belize, very good team, especially in this league, so to speak. Turks and Caicos, Anguilla. They played in the World Cup qualifying first round. They did, actually. They get to rematch each other. I just realized. USVI, no. BVI, no. But Turks and Caicos and Anguilla, they get to rematch each other. Let's see how that goes. But with that being said, Turks are a respectable side, and Anguilla are as well, but Belize are the better team in this group. I think Turks and Anguilla are fighting to hopefully be that second place team. I think Belize are going to win this group. Then you got Group C, St. Kitts and Nevis, Cayman Islands, British Virgin Islands. St. Kitts is going back up. The fact that they're in League C is honestly shocking with how they performed at the Gold Cup prelims and honestly at the Gold Cup last year. But they're here. Cayman Islands and BVI are really, I think, definitely fighting for second here. And I guess best second. But St. Kitts and Nevis, they're the better team in this group. They're probably the best team in this league right now. I know they just came down, but League C is a lot easier than League B, which is obviously the thought process. But St. Kitts will probably be the best team in League C, in my opinion. But again, if you win the group, doesn't matter. And they're probably not going to lose the group because they're the best team in the league. So, they should be fine. League B. Group A, El Salvador, Montserrat, St. Vincent, and the Grenadines, and Bonaire. El Salvador is a fallen giant, but they're still the best team in this group. They got a softball of a group. They got a hard group that they should have finished third in. They end up getting relegated in the last Nations League. Here they get a softball. They get absolutely reimbursed. It's like, oh, here's a softball. Should handle this very easily. You play them all over the next, or September, October, November, 2-2-2. You should be able to handle them all. If El Salvador ends up with a centralized location, if they end up finishing under 10 points in this group but still winning, that's a mess up. That is an absolute screw up. This should be a 12-point group, but I'll give them 10. I'll give them 3 wins, 1 draw. Because who knows, maybe that last game they know they're up and it's like, who cares? Nothing to play for. We're through. 10 points. I'll give them 10. Should be a 12-point group, though. El Salvador should be up. And again, it's only the top team in each group that goes up to League A. So 2, 3, and 4, you're SOL. So, again, what's to cover about them? League C has a nice little wrinkle of, hey, second best or the first best second place team goes up as well. League B is just top 4 go up. Top goes up. That's it. Group B, going down. Oh, wait, but there is also going down. Going down out of this group. Oh, boy. Montserrat, St. Vincent, and Bonaire are going to be in a dogfight just to make sure they don't go down. Like the second, El Salvador could win this group by the end of freaking October. Like, they're going to play what? Everybody once, then play them twice? Probably it's going to be 1-1-1, 1-1-1. Probably. Basically, if you're not playing El Salvador, you better pick up points that match day. You better pick up points. I'm going Bonaire. I'm going Bonaire going down. I'm going there going down. They were in pot 4. They're going down. Group B. We got Curacao, St. Lucia, Grenada, and St. Martin. Curacao, Grenada are fighting to win this group. Simple. St. Lucia and St. Martin are fighting not to get relegated. I think Curacao... You know what? No. Their project is failing. I think they're going to finish second because their project is absolutely failing. I think Grenada makes it first. I think Curacao second. I'm going to say St. Martin stays up by the skin of their teeth. I think St. Lucia goes down. The ball's round. It's basically do your job against a team who's on your level or a little bit, well, they're a little bit higher, but basically on your level. Do that job, you stay up. You don't, you're down. It's that simple. It's that simple in this group. St. Lucia doesn't get the job done in their 2 games against St. Martin. They're down. And then I guess goal differential, if they draw 1, lose. They draw 1, win 1. If they both draw 1, win 1, it's about goal differential. Then you got to hope you're not getting shipping many goals in each game, which that would be interesting. But I think St. Lucia's going to draw the short straw. Just a hunch. Group C, Haiti, Puerto Rico, Aruba, Saint Martin. Now, this group is another one where the top 2 are fighting to go up. The bottom 2 are fighting to stay up. Haiti and Puerto Rico are fighting to go up. Haiti's a damn good team. But Puerto Rico is starting to do some good. You know, they're starting to show out a bit. They could win this group. Haiti, it depends on what the day is. I mean, should they beat Aruba, Saint Martin? Yes. Puerto Rico's the decider. It's Puerto Rico versus Haiti, the 2 times that decide this group. It's simple. It's simple. They play each other. They decide the group. They decide who goes up between themselves. You like that, to be totally honest. You want that to be the case. Like, yeah, we're going to decide between ourselves who goes up if we do our jobs in the other 4 against the other 2. Aruba, Saint Martin. I think Aruba stays up. I think Aruba playing Saint Martin. I think Aruba's more likely to maybe pull a result out against Puerto Rico if need be. Again, these are central locations in League C and League B. You only play home and away in League A, which is weird. That's new, but whatever. I think Aruba has more chance to pull out a result than Saint Martin, if need be. That's not against Saint Martin, so I think they stay up. Finally, Group D, Dominican Republic, Bermuda, Antigua and Barbuda, and Dominica. Dominican Republic absolutely dodged the bullets I thought that were needed to be dodged in this league. They dodged the bullet of Puerto Rico. They dodged the bullet of Grenada. They got a group that they should easily win themselves. And Dominican Republic's playing good football. They damn near got up last year. Should have, but I think they wouldn't have came up against Guatemala either. So even if they got shafted by CONCACAF. To me personally, Dominican Republic or Trinidad. It was Trinidad. Yeah, I don't think they would have went up. Guatemala probably had... Oh, yeah, they had that treatment before. Trinidad, they wouldn't have came up against either, to be honest. Because Trinidad was great last year's Nations League. Now, we'll get to them later. But Dominican Republic, they have a group they should come out of easily. And then I'm going to say Dominica goes straight back down. Antigua Barbuda might be in danger more than Bermuda. But, I mean, any of those three could go down. But I really think Dominica goes straight back down. League A. Of course, let's remember, out of League A, quarterfinal byes go to Mexico, the first seed. The second seed, United States. The third seed, Panama. The fourth seed, Canada. Which means Canada plays the best group winner, which is why Group B being what it is a good thing. I'll get there. Group A, Costa Rica, Guatemala, Martinique, Guadeloupe, Suriname, Guyana. Costa Rica, Guatemala should easily win this group. There is Suriname, this is your time, to be totally honest. I know Guadeloupe played well at the Gold Cup. Getting to the Gold Cup, they played well last year. We'll see what they do with World Cup qualifiers. They might be a little bit of a tough time for somebody. But Suriname, Martinique's there. They've been playing well as well. But again, Costa Rica and Guatemala, this is up to them not to screw up. Yes, Martinique pulled some crazy results against El Salvador. I don't think Guatemala's that bad. Guatemala's on a better forward track than El Salvador. Costa Rica is on the downslope, but they're at Copa. Maybe they do enough rotating and rebuilding on the fly to be fine enough to where somebody like a Martinique can't spring a surprise. I think being Copa means a lot for Costa Rica. If they weren't, they might be the El Salvador of this term. They're not, though, because they're in the Copa. They have a time to bleed in new youngsters. They already were doing it at the Repchaje, and it helped them win. So, over Honduras, which was shocking, but Costa Rica, Guatemala should come out of League A, Group A as the top two teams. I'm going to say Guatemala wins the group, which I think that means they'll face Canada in November. Costa Rica will face Panama again in November. Wait, no, they're a runner-up. I would say they're the better runner-up, though. So that means they play the USA. Wait, no. That would mean worse. They're playing Mexico. So Costa Rica, Mexico, Guatemala, Canada. Group B will be Panama winner, runner-up USA. I think that, yeah, that makes more sense. So Group B, speaking of Group A, going down, I'm going to say Suriname stays up. I'm going to say Martinique stays up. Guadeloupe and Guyana down as it stands. Again, that might change in a couple of months, but as of now. Group B, Jamaica, Honduras, Trinidad and Tobago, Cuba, Nicaragua, and French Guiana. French Guiana's going down. Cuba, I think they're going down. Jamaica, Honduras, and Trinidad are fighting to be the top two. Whoever doesn't get it's third. They stay up. You gotta think it's Jamaica and Honduras. I think Trinidad got shafted. Especially depending on their schedule. If they're playing the bottom four Like, if more of their games are against the bottom 3 that I just pointed out, 4, 5, and 6, they might have a chance to win this group. If they're playing Jamaica, Honduras twice each, or once, you got to at least get a result against one of them. And then, you better hope the Jamaica game's in Trinidad. If it's in Jamaica, you ain't got no chance. Honduras, I think they were in the same group, actually. They got 2 results against El Salvador. I think it was Panama, Honduras, Jamaica, Trinidad. So Jamaica, Trinidad were in the same. I'm blanking. But again, Honduras being in there, who was also a quarterfinalist and repechaje team. I mean, they both lost the repechaje. You know, it's who's better right now? Does Trinidad keep their momentum rolling? Do they play their best players or try to do it like they did last time? Somehow getting miraculous results with a C team. Who knows? Jamaica should win the group. I think they will win the group. There might be a little bit more of a fight between the other two, as in when they play the other two, but I think Jamaica wins the group. I think Honduras just ekes it as a second place team. I think Trinidad's the odd man out. But again, that depends on their Swiss system schedule, because it's also played as a Swiss system. Let's remember that. They play 2 home, 2 away in October and September. It depends on their schedule. It really depends on their schedule. It gives them more of a chance. If they get shafted to where they're playing Honduras and Jamaica at least once, if not both, home and away, they're basically playing them home and away. Like, both their games is against Jamaica and Honduras. In each window, and like one's home, one's away, and then it's opposite the next month. Yeah, that's no, they're screwed. They might get relegated in that case. If it's one time Jamaica, one time Honduras, which is more likely, I don't think they're going to get shafted like that to where they play them twice each. I think they'll stay up. They're not winning group. If they're playing the bottom, they're playing once, one of Jamaica, Honduras once, and then everybody else, 4, 5, 6, or one of them twice, maybe Cuba twice. They could get out of the group. It depends on the schedules of all 3 teams. I think Jamaica's schedule really doesn't matter. Honduras, it may. If they get Jamaica twice, I think Jamaica beats Honduras twice, or at least wins 1, draws 1. That might be enough. If you're Trinidad, you hope Honduras plays Jamaica twice. You do. And not you. That's what you hope for. If not, so be it. So that means to me, Guatemala plays Canada. I think Canada wins that one. Especially at home. That means Jamaica plays Panama. I think Jamaica wins that one. They won the 3rd place. They'll probably win again over a 2-legged tie. That, to me, means I'd say Honduras is the better second place team. That means they play the USA. I think USA gets that done. Mexico, Costa Rica, Mexico. So with that being said, then we got, depending on the ranking, Canada, USA, Mexico, and Jamaica in the Final 4. I'm going to say, if it's ranked by how the performances were, or if it's ranked by CONCACAF ranking, that would mean Mexico, Jamaica, USA, Canada. I think Canada could get it done against the USA. I think Jamaica could get it done against Mexico. Jamaica, Canada final. Canada. 3rd place winner, USA. But again, that's not my full predictions. That's just what I think right now. With that being said, if you like this video, like and share, subscribe. You know what it is. Tell your friends. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell notification once subscribed. Send some chats on the live streams. Comment on this video. Put it to playlist. Share with friends and family. All that great stuff. I will see you not within the hour. I will see you tomorrow for a live watch along and review of CS Saint Laurent versus Toronto FC in the Canadian Championship quarterfinal first leg. I will be live. Looks good, I should say. Toronto, let's see how they do. And maybe I'll be live. I'll also review that game. And I may also be live, just live, for Seattle versus Louisville City. We'll see what I want to do. So with that being said, I'll see you tomorrow. Or I'll see you on Wednesday. My bad. I'll see you on Wednesday. Who knows? Maybe I'm on Ryan LSC's channel tomorrow. Maybe I am tonight. I will be at some point, I would think, for this. But with that being said, I'll see you. I'm Ryan and I'm out. Peace.